What's going on, everybody? Jay the Black here. I am back with another video. Shout out to everybody that is tuning in. I really do appreciate that. Make sure you subscribe to the live streaming channel. We're having some really good live shows over there. Make sure y'all go and subscribe, click the notification bell. If you're new to this channel, make sure that you subscribe and click the notification bell as well, because you know I always put out that good content. You know, this is probably my second video on Le'Veon Bell. I think it's my second video on Le'Veon Bell. I've always had some really good topics on Le'Veon Bell. I don't know what it is, you know. For whatever reason, whenever he gets put on blast or he has some issue with a female, it's always kind of comical. In this situation, it's comical and it's sad, you know. Because here you have this female, and I'll put the link in the description box. If y'all want to go see the video, if you want to see the video and the receipts, everything is in the article on the website in the description box. I'll put the link in the description box in the comment section. Y'all go over there to the website. Y'all check out the video, what she had to say pertaining to this commentary. Because she put up a 2-minute video and she had a lot to say. And she also put up screenshots of certain things, and all that stuff will be there. She really is upset. You know, Le'Veon's ex-girlfriend. She's really upset that he's moved on. She's really upset that he's with a new chick, that he's at a strip club and he's throwing money around and he's slapping strippers on the ass. That really has her in her feelings. To the point to where she's posting screenshots, putting up pictures of his exes, of alleged side pieces, and putting up screenshots of messages between them. And the thing is that this particular female, her name is Jordan Taylor, she was pregnant by Le'Veon Bell not too long ago, but she lost the baby. Now, she didn't go into detail as to why she lost the baby, but she lost it. Now, I'm not going to jump to no conclusions about what happened, but y'all can use your imagination. But all I have to say is this. She's on Instagram now, and she's posting as if nothing happened, you know, showing off her body. So obviously, you know, it didn't pain her that much that she's still on social media showing people what she's working with. But what I want to know is this. Why won't you move on? It is clear that this guy doesn't want you. It's clear that he has other women. You're making that clear. You're talking about how he has 2 women pregnant and he's dating 2 other women. What does that have to do with y'all not date no more? You talking about how he's disrespecting you to other women. First of all, are you and those women talking to each other? Because it seems like a whole lot of bitterness. And what I want to know is, why can't us as men be able to move on, but women should be allowed to move on and we not feel a certain type of way? Because I noticed that when men move on from relationships, they get into new relationships, they're happy. The exes always want to come around. The exes always want to fight the new girl. They always want to, you know, try to make his life miserable, especially if he has a kid with her. And he almost had a kid with this woman. Now, I'm not saying that it's a good thing that she lost the child, the pregnancy. But imagine if he had a baby by this Becky. You see how she's acting. Y'all could go look at the video. She is really hurt. She is really bitter that he's out here with new chicks at strip clubs and throwing around money, slapping strippers on the ass. That really bothers her, even though they've already broken up. If you were out there on dates with other dudes, you think that would bother Le'Veon? Now, she has said that he has hit her up wanting to get back with her. And what she needs to understand is Le'Veon doesn't want to get back with you. He wants to control you. And that's what guys like Le'Veon does. I'm not going to give Le'Veon a pass. A lot of guys like Le'Veon wants to control the women around him. And these women have to understand that that when you get with guys like Le'Veon, they're going to want to have a certain amount of control over you. They're going to want to be able to go back to you whenever one relationship doesn't work. Now, mind you, these two were together for 2 years, so maybe he has an emotional attachment to her. And he's also going through a contract dispute with the Steelers. He's trying to get long-term financial security. And when you don't have long-term financial security, it fucks with you. It stresses you out. So him going out with a new chick, in his mind, he feels like that maybe he just out having fun. It's not that serious. Because I don't think it's that serious with this chick. I think he's just having fun with the chick. Maybe he's looking to get back with her, but she's ruined that by putting all his business out there. By, putting up these posts, putting up this video. But you never know. Some of these black men, no matter how successful they are, a lot of these guys are simps to the core. Okay? They're simps to the core. And Le'Veon does have simp in him. He does. This guy, according to his ex, this chick Jordan, he got his baby mother pregnant again, and he has a couple of other women that he's dealing with. And he's continuing to hit her up, wanting to get back with her. No, he wants you to be there. He wants you to be part of his harem. See, men nowadays, like a Le'Veon, they want to have a group of women that they can always go back to, like a harem. That's what they want. And what women got to understand is when these dudes are selling you dreams, you got to move on. Delete their number, block them, don't deal with them anymore. If he's harassing you, you take the proper steps to ensure that he doesn't harass you again. And with Le'Veon being a public figure, I would think that he would know boundaries, but sometimes you never know. Okay? Now, we don't know what you're saying. And now I know this is a very much a go-to for a lot of women. Women will always talk about how a man is constantly texting them and calling them and wanting to get back with them. This is what they would say. They don't talk about the amount of time that they texting somebody. They don't talk about the amount of time they're calling somebody. For her to put his business out here the way that she did lets me know that she's trying to get his attention. Because what good does it do for you to put this guy on blast and to think that he's just going to fall back into a relationship with you? If anything, you're just going to be there emotionally for him. You talked about how you two been through some bad times together. You were there for all those bad times. Exactly. You were that emotional girlfriend. We all, not all, but men have, that women have men for certain things. Men have women for certain things. You have women who are the emotional support, the financial support, a woman who's there just to have sex with the dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, women, especially for a guy like Le'Veon, a guy who's making money like he is, who's as famous as he is, he has different women for different needs. You can have guys who have a baby mother who they may not be sleeping with, but they still they speak to them and tell them personal shit that's going on. They confide in them. So I think that because she feels like they've been through some really bad times, she just lost her child a couple weeks ago, or prior to her putting this stuff out here. She feels some type of way, She feels that he should be mourning like she is, but no, he's at the strip club. Even though if you look at her social media, she doesn't look like she's mourning to me. Looks like she's moved on to me, but I still think that she was sold a dream that never manifests. I think that Le'Veon made her believe she was the only one when she wasn't. Now, I don't know how she knows all of his business, but it's very crazy to me how you have women who will sit there and put their lives on hold for dudes who ain't putting a ring on their finger. They know these dudes are cheating and they stay with them because they believe that all that frustration or all that, the trials and tribulations of a relationship is going to, have them gain something, Le'Veon is still a young man. He still is trying to find his footing as far as his contract being with the Steelers, his career. He's a running back, so no telling how long he's going to be in the league. I think that he's trying to focus on that. And you're not a part of that plan. And what I think, she jumped the gun and put this stuff out there because she's desperate. She doesn't want to lose him. If she really felt like he wanted to get back with her, she would have never put this stuff out there. She put this stuff out there because she knows there's a very good chance that he's not going to get back with her. That he's just using her for emotional support. Because a lot of guys, let's say they were in, broken homes or didn't have the strongest relationship with their father, may not have a strong relationship with their mother. They may financially support their mother, but they may not have a strong emotional connection with their mother because maybe their mother wasn't that emotional support they wanted. This is why guys marry at young ages, because they want a wife to be an emotional support. They want a woman to be an emotional support to them and their children. They want their children to have what they didn't have. And I think he saw in her something that he didn't have growing up. And that's why he probably texts her and calls her and wants her to stick around. It's not because he really cares about her, but trust me, if he really cared about her, he would be with her. She would be his number one instead of his ex. And this is why she posted this stuff, because she realized that she has lost him forever. Especially putting all this out. Yo, let me know what you think in the comment section, though. Let me know what you think. The link to the article will be in the description box as well as the comment section. Let me know what you think.